Hey, Prosperity Partners, Russell Peden here with another weekly training. Last week I did a training on duplication because I asked you guys via Facebook of these 4 items: prospecting, presentation, duplication, and personal development. Which one did you feel you wanted to learn about the most to help you grow your business? So I did a video on that. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. The next most requested item on training was prospecting. So today I'm launching a new prospecting series called Prospecting 101. The reason it's going to be a series of 3 or 4 videos because it's so crucial to our business, prospecting, because without people to talk to, we don't have a business, because we're in a people business. We have to have people to talk to in order to get them to take a look at our membership, our legal plan, our identity theft, and join us as associates in our business opportunity. So let's jump into today's training. It'll be a very quick training, maybe 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll get to the next training the next couple of days. All right, so let's talk about how to find people to talk to. I want to share with you what I believe are the 8 proven ways to generate prospects, and some of them are I don't know how to say it, hotter than others. Some are, obviously there's cold market prospecting, as you see there at the bottom of the list, buying leads, going to networking groups. Cold meaning talking to people that you don't know, people who don't know you. Obviously, the most effective and the hottest prospects would be your warm market prospect, people who know you and people that they know. Those are the best people to start with, because just that fact, they know you, and people like to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So these are the 8 proven ways. Today we're just going to focus on the first one, how to know and what to say to those people. So let's jump right into that training. But before we jump into that, let me tell you the most important thing you want to remember when it comes to putting together a list of people that you know or people that you don't know, any list at all, is do not prejudge the people. Do not prejudge whether or not you think they'll be interested in the membership or not. Do not prejudge them as to whether or not you think they'll be interested in the business opportunity, because you don't know. You can guess, you might think, assume, but you don't know. So the most important thing you can do is simply let them know about it. Let them be the judge of that. Let them rule themselves out. Let them say no to the membership. Let them say no to the opportunity. Do not rob them of their constitutional right of free choice. So let them do it, guys. And that's the key. I can't tell you how many times I've heard of stories, people who got prejudged by a friend or a family member or coworker, only later to be recruited or sold a membership to by someone that they didn't even know. And they were kind of upset about it, because why wouldn't my sister tell me about this membership? And why wouldn't you want to tell your sister or your mom or your brother or anyone in your family or anyone that you know or care about our membership? Because it can protect them, give them that peace of mind and protection and security of knowing they've got someone a phone call away. So don't prejudge anyone. That's the most important thing for you to remember from today's training, next to the actual script. So let's talk about the first way to generate prospects: people that you know. Your list of people that you know, referred to often as your warm market list, and because it's people that know you and you know them. So here's what I found. Again, I've heard in my 25 years all kind of statistics, everything from 2,000 people on a first name basis. That's the one I've always used and heard so much about. Never verified it though. I did go online to try to find the most accurate data on the average American knows 600 people on a first name basis. Now, I bet it's more than that, but this is the most accurate data I could find in writing. It's from the American Sociological Journal, excuse me, I believe. And but look, if you count social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, you probably have 600 Facebook friends. Not that you necessarily know them all on a first name basis, but the point here is that you know more people than you think you know. If you'll stop prejudging people, you'll find that you know a whole lot of people. So now let's talk about what do we do? How do we figure out who these 600 people are? Well, you need something to jog your memory so that you can begin putting together this list of 600 people. Now, let me tell you one way that I was taught to generate a list. My mentors taught me, and when it comes to putting together your list of people that you know, imagine you are being paid $100 per name. Now, how many people could you think of? I could think of hundreds. But you may be saying, well, I don't know hundreds. Yes, you do. We just need to help you figure out who those people are. So imagine if you were able to put together a list of 600 names, and you are going to receive $100 per name. That's $60,000 for just simply gathering a list of 600 people that you know on a first name basis. And look, I'm not going to give you $100 a name. I'm not going to give you $60,000, but I will tell you in my 25 years experience in this industry is that if you will put together a list of 600 people that you know on a first name basis, and you will proceed to contact each one of those people one by one, ask them to review some information about our membership and our business opportunity, follow up with them to find out what they like best, put them on a three-way call with an expert who can answer their questions and move them to the next step. I can guarantee you that list of 600 people will be worth at least $60,000 in commissions and bonuses and overrides to you over the next 5 or 10 years if you will work that list. And that's not going to happen in your first month, maybe in your first year, but if you'll continue to work that list and follow up and follow through and work that list, this is just my opinion. This isn't any sort of fact, any rule, anything out there, but this is just my opinion that list will be worth at least $60,000 to you in commissions and overrides. Want to prove me wrong? Go for it. Put together that list of 600 names, start contacting them, and let's see what happens. So let's talk about how can we jog your memory to figure out who these 600 people are. That's why Legal Shield and many other companies put out what they call the memory jogger, because it helps you begin thinking of people that you are probably not thinking about, maybe even people that you are prejudging. For example, who do that's in accounting? I have an accountant, my personal accountant. My daughter Lexi's friend, her mother is in accounting. She's not an accountant, but she works in the accounting business. So that's another person. That's two people right there that I know in accounting. What about you? What about acting? My niece is currently an actor in Southern California in Hollywood. Who do you know that's in advertising? Who do you know that does aerobics? My good friend, Mr. Self, his wife teaches a Zumba class. So that's someone I know in quote-unquote aerobics. What about the Air Force? We all know someone in the military. It doesn't have to just be the Air Force, the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, right? Alarm systems, architects. Think about it. And I'm just picking out some random ones. Who do you know what about your kids' principals? There's right there. My kids are at two different schools. There's an elementary school principal, a high school principal, and then there's a headmaster at my kids' school. That's 3 people right there that I know on a first name basis. What about you? What about tailors? What about a barber or hairstylist, right? I'm just rollerblading, roofing, safety. And then, well, who do you know in another state? Because we're in all 50 states now in Legal Shield, so you can build your business in all 50 states. Who do you know that's in Alaska? We just opened that state. Arkansas, Alabama, California, Connecticut, Colorado, New York City, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Texas, right? Again, these are just things to help you begin. Oh, my cousin Leroy's in Texas. My cousin Terry lives in Texas. My cousin Cedric lives in California. My sister lives in Illinois. My other sister lives in California. What about you and your family? Just again, these are just names that you're going to add to the list. You don't have to worry about phone numbers right now. Just put these names down on the list. You can always find the numbers or ask one of your family or friend to give you their number if you don't have it. But right now, you just want to put together this list, because this list is what your business is all about. Without a list, you have no business. So now that you've got your list at least started. In fact, I would tell you, start this process. Don't even get up until you have at least 100 names on your list. Don't even stop and begin to start contacting anyone until you've got at least 30, 40, 50, maybe even 100 people on your list. So now you've got your list. Let's talk about, what do you say to people that you know? What do you say to your warm market? Let me give you the first tip. Always start with your why. You know, our new Getting Started Right 1, 2, 3 Level Up game plan system, we talk a lot about this. You want to get clear on why you got involved in Legal Shield and why you like the service. Why do you decide to become an associate? Because you're going to use this in your approach to talk to people about the membership and the business opportunity. Let me give you a couple of examples that I have listed here. You know, Uncle Leno, you know how much I like helping people, right? I recently discovered a way to help people and earn some additional income at the same time. If I sent you some information about the service, would you be open-minded enough to review it and let me know what you think? That's a perfect approach, and anyone could do that if they wanted to, and if they were the kind of person that likes helping people. That'd be a great approach to use. The key there is that you've inserted your why. You like helping people. And then you use a couple of key phrases like if I, would you, if I sent some information, would you take a look at it? And then another little secret phrase that I learned from one of my new favorite books, Exactly What to Say by Phil Jones. We've talked about it many times on our team call and team trainings. Would you be open-minded enough to review it? Are you open-minded? Open-minded is a great phrase. You know why? Because everyone wants to be looked at as being open. No one wants to be viewed as being closed-minded. So when you say, if I, would you, they're going to be more likely to say yes to whatever it is that you're asking them. And if you say open-minded, would you be open-minded? Of course, no one wants to be closed-minded. So this is a great way to tie them both in together. Here's another why approach. Hey, Tina, you know, we've been talking a lot about finding a way for us to be able to be stay-at-home parents to our kids, right? Well, look, Tony and I recently discovered an opportunity that we believe will help us achieve that goal sooner than we thought. If I sent you some information about this idea, would you be willing to take a look at it and give me your opinion? Again, you started with the why statement. You know, we want to be stay-at-home parents. These are obviously two ladies who've been talking about this in this example. And then you used those magic phrases, if I, would you. If I, would you. And then the last one, I've inserted this because so many people ask me, you know, Mr. Peden, what did you say when you guys started to your friends and family? I said what you see there at the bottom. Mom, married, hey, whoever, I ran across something I think you might need. I love this approach because it's so simple. Anyone can do it because obviously everyone that we know needs our service. Now, they may not know that they need it. They might even think they need it after they hear about it, but we know they need it whether they like it or not. So all we're letting them know is, hey, I ran across something I think you might need. Again, it's up to them to make the decision about whether or not they need it or not, or whether they want to purchase it or not, or whether they want to market it or not. It's not up for us to make the decision for them. It's our job to simply share the information with them in a way that they will want to receive it and review it. So again, these are some great phrases, simple methodologies on what to say to people that you know. Again, there's all kind of great phrases. There's no perfect phrase that pays. You could say, hey, girl, look, we're going to make some money. Come over to my house tonight. That's a great approach as well if that's, excuse me, if that's the kind of relationship that you have with your friends or family. If that's who you are, then be who you are. We don't want you to become someone else. You don't have to become a script reader and sound like a robot. We just want you to be real and honest and make sure that you include your why statement in whatever approach you want to use to talk to people that you know. So that concludes our first part of our training on how to talk to people, how to find people to talk to and what to say to people that you know. Our next video is going to be on what to say to people that they know. They meaning the people that your friends and family and associates know. Referrals, in other words. You know, how to get referrals from your warm market to find out who their warm market is, how to get referrals, and what to say to those referrals so that they will take a look at the information and or buy a membership or join in the business. So we're going to use a very simple system called the STEAM method on how to get referrals. So that's on our next video. Look for that in the next couple of days. Thanks so much for watching. Share this prospecting training video with your team so they can get focused on putting their list together and get focused on reaching out to talk to people on their list that they may not have talked to yet about our fantastic services and our incredible business opportunities. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.